Falling in this bitch like I'm CP3. People always talking down cause they can't beat me and they can't see me. Eat the beat, receive. Schwartzy know the talk is cheap, but when I get on the track, you'll play it back and repeat. Bitch, I got the cheat sheet. Big Schwartz, elite. Fucking over on them daily. Better watch for the ski. From the block and the streets to the top, that's on me. Stepping hard up on these motherfuckers' necks with the cleats. I don't stress when I breathe. Something like a motherfucking creek. Had to dry my eyes of the motherfucker weed. Goddamn, son of sand, pull up in the dirty Jeep. I'm the man with the plan. I be in the castle key. Take a stand for my plans. I just had to take the lead. Fuck the sand, drugs in hands. Get it by my lonely. I'm that sick boy. I'm that sick boy. I'm that sick boy. I'm that sick. I'm that sick boy. I'm that sick boy. I'm that sick boy. I'm that sick boy. I'm a sick individual, I'm seeing with no visual. Stuck to the money, well you know we indivisible. Why you indecisive? I can tell you living miserable. Living with abundance, well you know I'm feeling plentiful. Chemicals in the air, I breathe it in and out. I don't give a fuck about your feelings, I be in the clouds. So they pick a different route like I got stains up on my couch. All these motherfuckers trash like Oscar the Grouch. Goddamn, Schwartzy kicking shit, he never gave a fuck. They be biting on my style like a motherfucking mud. Lifted in the Dodge truck, treat these fuckboys like pups. They ain't even in my range, I swear everybody suck. I'm deranged, they too plain like a 40 with no nuts. Super sane from the grange, cocoa flowing through my blood. Bitch, I'm about to power up. I ain't never been stuck, and I put that on my rust. Even if I'm looked outside, I ain't never gon' rust. Bitches always playing, trying to trick me out my trust, but I never gave a fuck. I ain't cheating on the love. You ain't even gotta come and just trust me. While I give a fuck about a dollar, what the fuck, yo, daughter? I could put it in Impala. Schwartzy been a dog, swear I need a choke collar. Make it out the squalor, been my mission since a toddler. Changed my whole life, now they wanna come out holler, yeah. All right, let me fucking close this shit out before I start trying to interrupt us again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Oh my God, welcome back. Feels like it's been too long. I know I look crazy right now, but y'all don't mind me. If you didn't know, now you know. Schwartzy love fucking hard hats. Schwartzy love hard hats. AKA, we got a new job. They gave me a hard hat. You know what I'm saying? Today was my second day. I wanted to go live today, so we just got home. Fuck it. We rocking out the fucking cool guy shades from the early 2000s. Hard hat on. Fucking, I mean, warning lights on the fucking mainframe, on the main medulla brain frame. Oh my God, we fucking shit up right now. But anyways, that's besides the point. Main thing to take into consideration is we're back in the fucking communication station with the cool guy shades on, with the fucking hard hat on, and we just gonna run some shit today. So, as y'all can see by the title, today we're talking about the 2 ways that your trauma can manifest for you, and specifically, the aspect that we're talking about today is going to be in the aspect of how these things start to affect other people outside of you. You get what I'm saying? AKA how you react and respond to your trauma, the behavioral characteristics and traits. The behavioral characteristics and traits that it developed that you play out on an external means. You get what I'm saying? Maybe not so much to yourself, how you affect yourself, more so how this shit affect people outside of you. You get what I'm saying? And what can be seen from other people when you start to exhibit characteristics and traits as a person. You get what I'm saying? So, take one last rip off the vape and we go get straight into this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we talking about the 2 ways that your trauma can manifest. Now, a lot of time, this deal with the aspect that I'm talking about right now, deal with not only how you're affected by trauma that has came onto you that is not necessarily a generational curse, just something that is more personal to you with your interpersonal relationships with people outside of your family. You get what I'm saying? But also on the tip of generational curses, because these things can coincide in different type of ways. You get what I'm saying? A person might have went through a lot of generational curses, and the trauma that they experienced from that allows them to react and respond to the children that they are going to have in a different manner than how they would react and respond to regular ass people throughout their life, even when it come into like romantic partners and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed a lot of time, if a person is like, would be willing to change how they act towards their own children, sometimes they don't be willing to do that with the world or regular people or their romantic partners. You get what I'm saying? So, for example, you might have somebody who is like a quote unquote generational curse breaker who is good to their children and want to change how they're doing things with their children. You know what I'm saying? But they're still reacting and responding to the world differently. So, the two ways that I see that this plays out is in the manner of either you're going to be a person who becomes bitter off of the trauma that you have experienced, or you are going to be a person who becomes extremely, kind of want to use the word sensitive, but it might not be the right word, but we're going to use it due to lack of better terms right now. You would become more sensitive to these things, and AKA you would never want to make somebody feel how you have been done. You know what I'm saying? AKA, you know how it feels to be on the side of getting cheated on or getting done wrong, or somebody playing games with you, or somebody trying to like put a whole bunch of mental games on you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of us some of us will become extremely sensitive to these things and not want other people to have to experience that. You get what I'm saying? So, AKA, if you want to put it in the aspect of yin and yang, like what I put on the thumbnail for this video, if you want to put it in that aspect as far as like good and bad, positive, negative, or whatever the fuck you want to title it up as, you know what I'm saying? Essentially, you become a good person or you become a bad person off of the trauma that you have experienced. You get what I'm saying? So, a person who is a quote unquote good person, and y'all don't take these things too literally. I'm just using good and bad, positive and negative as a fucking talking point, something to point of reference utilize. You get what I'm saying? You might be doing right when you more on the negative side for you. You might be doing wrong if you more on the positive side, quote unquote, for you. You know what I'm saying? It's all up to individual interpretation. You know what I'm saying? But from my perspective, I don't think that just because we've been through some trauma or we've dealt with certain things or people has done us wrong, that mean automatically we're completely justified to just be shitty to everybody we come across and automatically assume that motherfuckers is trying to play games with us, or be in the aspect of like, I already essentially know that you're gonna let me down and you're gonna make me suffer, so I'm gonna get ahead of the wave and hurt you first type shit. And it don't always be that way. You know what I'm saying? We can have false foresight. We can have false intuitions, aka we be thinking that we're intuitively sensing something from an individual, but meanwhile it's just our own trauma blinding us and we have no idea. So we be sitting here thinking, oh yeah, you're gonna fuck me over at the end of the day. I don't trust you. I don't, maybe not even respect you at the end of the day. So fuck it. You gonna let me down, you gonna make me suffer. Fuck that. I'm gonna get ahead of it. I'm gonna make you suffer first. You get what I'm saying? But that's the two ways that these things manifest. You either gonna be a person who is gonna hurt other people and they might not even deserve that. You might be putting shit on the people who don't necessarily deserve it, aka they have good intentions for you. They never did no wrong to you. They never even planned on doing no wrong to you. A motherfucker might even have very much have control of their own actions. You know what I'm saying? And want to take care of you, want to be there for you in every way that they can be. But you sitting here thinking, oh fuck, shit, this is another human. This is another one of those lessons, another one of those situations. This is the same type of person that I've already dealt with 100,000 times. Yeah, let me fuck them over. No, that ain't necessarily always the right thing to do. But like I said, a lot of times people will be in a situation where they will play both sides of this. And I guess that could put you more so on an equilibrium tip with it if this is how you want to approach things. But I don't think that necessarily people need a whole bunch of negative energy, quote unquote, as far as objectively speaking, for no reason. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm a Capricorn. Everything not only got to be worth it, but it's got to be some type of meaning and reasoning behind it. Why is we sitting here hurting individuals or just being extremely rude, disrespectful, or trying to hurt people intentionally just for the simple fact that we've been hurt before? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it could put you on a more equilibrium tip with it. I don't really ride like that. And plus, I don't have any kids anyway. So I break my own generational curses. You know what I'm saying? So I don't exhibit the same characteristics and traits that has been in my family that's caused suffering for fucking hundreds and thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? But still, yeah, I don't have any kids. So I can't be in a situation where it's like, I don't know if I would traumatize my kids. Well, I do because I know myself. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be in those type of situations anyways. But a lot of people be in situations where they'll be extremely good to their kids, and then they'll still be on the negative tip of this and still be like treating other people badly. But on the flip side of it, there be other people out there too who will sit here and disregard their children, not be there for them emotionally, think just because I provide you with food, shelter, transportation, clothing, all that type of shit, that's enough for you. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be certain people out here who would choose a man over their child. You get what I'm saying? Or would be better to their boyfriend than they would be to their own child. You know what I'm saying? So it's a weird type of situation. But if you really just peep game, this is really the only two ways that people really react and respond to their trauma. You either gonna become bitter and start fucking over on people, whether it be in the family aspect, you're fucking over your own children, you're being rude to your own family, you're holding a whole bunch of unnecessary expectations and boundaries on your own family, and then you being extremely kind and extremely understanding and extremely forgiving to people who, yeah, shit, if you in that category where you being bad to your family, 9 times out of 10 the people that you gonna manifest is gonna be people that do mean you harm. Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? So that, at least that's how I see it anyways. Maybe not though. We'll have to do some more studying on the life paradigm for that one. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck, I be good to my family and still I still be dealing with people who be playing games and shit like that too. So fuck, either way you go, you probably still gonna deal with some bullshit. I mean, let's just keep it 100. Life is made on suffering. People fucking suck. It's just part of the game. You know what I'm saying? But is what it is. But generally speaking, this is the only two things that you gonna have. You either gonna be bitter and you gonna be shitty to your family or to the people around you, or you gonna be extremely understanding and extremely forgiving. We don't need to go no further than that. We don't need to stretch this out. We don't need to make it an hour-long video. Plus, I gotta be back at work tomorrow anyway, so we're not gonna make this too long. We're just gonna come in here a little 15-minute breakdown. That ought to be plenty enough for y'all to understand this shit. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna be doing these things, I say keep it consistent. You know what I'm saying? Keep it consistent. That's my advice, and that's how I would operate it. What your family means, if you're going to react and respond in a particular manner, keep that equivalent with how you going to react and respond with people who aren't family. You know what I'm saying? Unless your family is just bad to you and you want to be good to people who are also good to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be by default. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be by default. But I've done a lot of work on myself, and I've done a lot of work on how I react and respond to the environment. So if we're being 100% honest, whenever I whenever I did a lot of work on myself and I changed as an individual, I grew as an individual, my entire life started reacting and responding differently to me. You know what I'm saying? So now the interactions that I have with my family, due to the boundaries that I've set in place, due to me not accepting bullshit, due to me making it very clear that I'm not going to allow you to treat me this type of way, it make everyone react to me differently. You get what I'm saying? Now, whenever we come into grips and we come into situations with new people and we're having romantic relationships or we're having friendships or associateships or whatever like that, people will try to overstep and try to treat you however the fuck they want to, essentially. You know what I'm saying? The biggest thing to learn from this is that you have to train people how to treat you. You get what I'm saying? A person that you just now meeting, they're not going to know what is acceptable and unacceptable to you. They just going to fucking be essentially, I guess, who they are for the most part. Well, not really. A lot of people don't really even know how to be themselves. Let's keep it a buck. But for the most part, a person is just going to be whatever level of who they are that they are at the moment. You get what I'm saying? And they going to treat you however the fuck they want to treat you at first. You get what I'm saying? But the more that you have strength, the more that you know how to set boundaries and you know how to be firm on what you believe in and shit like that, is the more and more that you're going to be able to train an individual what is acceptable to you and what is not acceptable to you. And this is what is going to change how people react and respond to you. So, and there's also two ways how this will play out. If a person really want to be around you, really want to be involved in your life, they like your presence that much, they really just want you to be around, it's going to be a situation where they will actually abide by these things. You get what I'm saying? Not to say that you're sitting here and changing a person and making them not be themselves and all this type of shit. No, nothing like that. Just operating off of your boundaries as an individual, mutual respect. You get what I'm saying? If a person really fuck with you like that and they really want to be involved with you, they're going to react and respond to you how your boundaries are set. You get what I'm saying? But if a person don't really want to be around you and just want to be playing games with you or some dumbass shit like that, it's going to be situations where you and this person are always going to be separated from each other, no matter what. You get what I'm saying? So, AKA, even if you get treated badly by an individual, but you care about them, so you still want them to be around you, regardless if they treat you bad, it's always going to be a situation where they're going to be running away or they're going to be separate from you and trying to distance themselves. It's always going to be some distance that gets put between you two due to the fact of they can't abide by your boundaries. They can't treat you correctly. And AKA, really spiritually, they not up to the same shit that you on. They not operating on the same frequency and vibration that you're operating on. So therefore, at the end of the day, it's going to be a situation where physically it's going to manifest as y'all two having to separate in some type of way. Distance being put between y'all, whether it look friendly, not friendly, fucking catastrophic, however it appear, it's always going to be a situation where y'all are going to be separate from each other some way, somehow, even if there's no words to define that. You get what I'm saying? Y'all are always going to be separated from each other. But that's the two ways your trauma manifests. And that's the two ways also that how people are going to react to you based upon how you train them to what is acceptable to you. And as an individual, what you're willing to take from a motherfucker and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And this is the thing about it. If you're an individual who's calling out people's flaws and you're an individual who's sitting here like, yeah, I'm not about to take that shit. Like, I know my worth. I know who I am. I don't deserve that. You're not finna sit here and play with me like that. You will piss a motherfucker off and they just not going to want to be around you anymore anyways. So that's where the distance come in. You know what I'm saying? But that's essentially all we got for tonight. Y'all take it easy. I guess I'm just going to go to fuck to bed. I really low key want to make another song, but kind of getting late. I got to be up at fucking 7 a.m. in the morning. Well, I got to be at work at 7 a.m. So fucking fuck it. Fuck it. I think tomorrow's my last day anyway. So the whole weekend I'll just grind on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what it is. Schwetzy in the cut. Fucking hard hat sweats. Fucking Bob the Builder sweats. Building the minds of the world out here. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, cool guy shades from the early 2000s. Fucking safety goggles, fucking shaded shades from the fucking cool guy era. We in the cool guy era. Y'all don't know nothing about the salt mines. Suck a dick, bitch. Anyways, we'll see you later. Peace.